Welcome, everybody, to the Scrumptious Aftershow. With me always is the good Sir Pappy. I'm your host, Kat, and we're talking about Ash versus Evil Dead.
Which, it being on Starz, I'm kind of afraid that more people won't be talking about it, because if this is a taste of things to come, I am just so excited. I'm just going to hibernate 6 days a week.
Just
wake up to watch the show.
Sleep till the next episode.
Yes. I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that, too. I had very low expectations going into the show.
Really?
It was one of those things where it was either going to be really good and I was going to like it, or I wasn't, and I was just very apprehensive.
With Sam Raimi, though, I mean, okay, I can't say I haven't disliked any of his stuff, because he did make Spider-Man 3. But he's batting like 95% lifetime for me. You know, even his guest stuff back in the day on TV, you know, was always fun. And he definitely pulled out all the stops. You know, he got Bruce Campbell back, and that we watched Evil Dead 2 at work. Unfortunately, a lot of people didn't care for it, because I really think it's something you need to see when you're younger, or when you're not already an angry, bitter old person. Which most of my coworkers in their 20s are just the grumpiest old men in the world. And but the one thing, you know, me and another guy were pointing out is that he's just one of the best physical comedians out there. Just period. And he still has it.
Yeah. No, I love the term they use in like convention interviews and stuff to describe the original Evil Deads, which is splatstick. And I think that sums it up perfectly.
Yeah, Sam Raimi has never made a movie that was just straight horror.
Yeah.
Even Drag Me to Hell. I mean, the goat.
No, for me, well, yeah, the goat.
And then the old lady, yeah.
The old lady trying to gum her to death.
Yeah, and Sam Raimi's back in that form with Ash vs. Evil Dead. So I'll let you start it off, but I'm really excited to talk about this.
Okay, yeah, true to form, there's no J, so we stay on track. So I thought Space Truckin' was the best soundtrack for the beginning of that episode. Like, that was just beautiful.
I forgot that song existed.
You forgot it existed. We played it on Rock Band like a month ago.
I forgot that song existed.
So yeah, we start off with Deep Purple and him, you know, trying to get his groove back with his girdle and just going out on the town.
It's funny seeing, you know, this is Ash 30 years later, and he is even more of a slick character than he was. You know, in the original ones, it wasn't until really Army of Darkness he started being kind of, well, that he actually had the time to take a breath and be kind of a man whore.
Yeah, a womanizer.
Yeah, but now, I mean, after 30 years of honing that, you know, oh yeah, every year I come and I celebrate saving that kid from the train by getting shit-faced drunk, fucking a woman in the bathroom. And I think that opening scene did a great job of just cementing him as a character, where he was willing to lie his way into a woman's pants, do the deed in a dirty dive bar bathroom, and then she goes deadite on him, threatens his life, goes back to normal, and he's like,
yeah, we can wrap this up.
Yeah,
come on.
We can finish.
Yeah, no, I have to go. There's something serious happening. No, never mind.
A definite live in the moment kind of guy, you know, for good or or bad. That's his character now, is just, this is the minute that I'm having fun. I'll worry about everything else later.
Yeah. Definitely. So yeah, the opening sequence hooked me in, and I was just like, okay, this is what we're in for. Because I didn't know if they were going to keep the comedy, or because it was a series, they were going to go more horror. I think they balanced it well.
Yeah, there's some truly frightening moments in it, but it never lost that edge of just manic, frantic slapstick. So yeah, he comes home. He's trying to figure out what's up, why the Dead 8 showed up for the first time in 30 years, and oopsie doobie.
Yeah, whoopsies and doobies. That's my notes, everybody. Whoopsies and doobies. Yep, he realizes that during a fling with another chick that he accidentally started reading from the Book of the Dead, and lo and behold, the Deadites return. And they're gunning straight for him.
Don't smoke an entire dime bag of pop when you've got the Necronomicon sitting in your living room. That's really the moral of that story.
That really is the moral of the story. So we've got some foreshadowing in there as far as like where we're going.
Yeah.
That he's going to
Then-
try and find out more about the book, and
And then we cut to a police, showing up at the scene of a potential crime.
yeah,
And one of our new stars is Jill Marie Jones as Amanda Fisher, the female police officer who got to experience that horror firsthand. What did you think about that whole scene?
yeah, firsthand. Ha 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 ha. See what you did there.
I actually didn't until you pointed it out.
Aw. You should have just rolled with it and taken credit.
Yeah, she sees her partner. Again, the special effects, the money they're throwing into this series was evident with the Deadite flipping her head and arms backwards.
Yeah. I could turn around and run at you, or I could do this crunch. Like, not the most efficient way, but the Deadites have never been the epitome of efficiency.
Yeah, and I like how they, since she was only in one other scene after that, I feel like we can just jump to that real quick. Is her trying to get over the shock of everything, of having to kill her partner and all of that. Oh yeah, by the way, spoilers. We're talking about a show we've seen, and you should be
Yeah,
watching
no,
it.
there's gonna be spoiler warning at the beginning. It's like Game of Thrones. There's gonna be spoiler warnings at the beginning of it.
So there she is in the diner, and she thinks she sees a Deadite, where a little girl is, and then who turns around and tells her that sometimes what you see is what you see? Lucy freaking Lawless. Like, I'm so happy that she's there.
Banging. So
Yeah,
jealous.
I'm like 12 years her junior. I don't even have that figure. I'm very upset.
Don't watch Spartacus.
Oh, I've watched Spartacus.
That was a traumatizing experience, but that's for another show entirely. No,
Yeah.
I was very happy to see that they had brought her in on this, but of course, with Raimi working on it, I expected her to show up in some capacity.
But I believe she's going to get a bigger role. Obviously she knows what's going on, so
Oh,
that's
yeah.
She might be the only person who knows what's going on based on how the show is going right now.
Well, and it's Ash. Like, I don't think Ash has ever known what's going on, just deals with it.
So Ash realizes that shit's going to hell, and he goes to work.
Gets dressed and goes to work.
And this is where we're introduced to the two other people who seem to be important in the show. Pablo. I love just Pablo.
Yeah, Pablo and Amanda? No, that was
Kelly.
the cop.
Yep, Kelly.
Kelly. I'll get there. Or I won't, and they'll just have nicknames like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's played by Ray Santiago and Dana De Lorenzo. Obviously, Ray is the guy.
Or
But yeah, I like the younger generation, and El Jefe.
I like how he quickly jumped into like the squire role.
Yeah, but again, here's Ash ready to run, just ready to run like hell, and he needed somebody to be like, no man, hey, come on, and just throwing out that, oh my, what was it, his uncle?
Yeah.
You talk about it all the time. I thought it was the mezcal. And then the little allusions to past, and again, the comedy, where Pablo mentions, his time in Haiti, and then Ash turns around and he's like, I thought you were from Jersey. Well, I lived in Jersey, like that. The comedy isn't just slapstick with Sam Raimi. I like the subtle stuff.
No,
But,
you go from that to like him spilling all the light bulbs on the floor. Like it's a mix.
And I'll let you. You seemed really happy about the doll thing because I know how much you love
Oh my
dolls.
gosh, I just can't escape dolls this weekend. Like, I just can't. It's fate. I don't know, but yeah. So we're also introducing the aspect that Deadites don't just have to possess people, which is pretty canon for the universe. I think one of my favorite Deadites possessing inanimate objects was the laughing lamp in the second one. Yes, just rocket back and forth.
I make that joke. I didn't think anyone noticed it at work, but when they cut to that scene and the lamp is, doing the whole, and I'm like, yeah, And that was originally the lamp from Pixar. That's why it murdered the eye.
Exactly. So yeah, no, I loved the doll scene. I love that the Deadites mock people as
Yeah,
they're attacking
I
them.
love I loved that the doll itself acted like just an angry 5-year-old.
Yeah. Like, I hate you. Now I'm gonna kill you.
It's just like a psychopathic toddler just coming at you with a box cutter.
Well, like, there's tons of stuff in that too that's like throwbacks to the original movies because like his girlfriend's head bit him on the hand. That
Yep.
was a whole big
Even
to do.
the tiny ashes too. You know, there's a little hints in that of all
Yeah.
the little tiny ashes attacking him. Yeah, but then Pablo saves the day.
Yeah, Pablo comes in with a shovel and saves the day.
But then I'm curious what they're going to do with the storyline with Kelly. Her mom's been dead for 6 months, but her mom just came home.
Yeah, that's very much a wait and see storyline. So I don't know. I mean, again, there's certainly precedent with the Deadites that they can work with just about anything. So
Yeah, yeah. With dead bodies do seem to be their favorite sometimes because no soul to worry about.
well, and it's going kind of along the threads that everywhere Ash has been is getting messed up along the way.
Being his friend is a terrible idea.
Yeah. So actually, I'm more worried about Pablo and Kelly, frankly. Like, I don't know if that's the ship you want to jump on here.
Yeah, because in all the other Evil Deads, it's the people closest to him get possessed, and there has never been any rules showing why you can't get possessed. Why did Ash only ever have his hand get possessed? Why didn't it just jump in him?
Well, it did technically in two, and then got exorcised by daylight when he was out in the woods.
True, true. Yeah, oof, totally brain farted that one. Good looking out.
That's okay, because I watched the Evil Dead marathon, so I know it sounds like I have a great memory and I'm super on top of this, but I also rewatched all the Evil Deads like 2 days ago, so.
But now the evil is coming, and I want you to explain your comment here. Evil spreads.
Oh, evil spreads faster than herpes. Just because the chain of events seemed to be all the females that Ash had either diddled or flirted with. So it was like, don't let Ash actually physically touch you, or you get
Well,
Necronomicon herpes.
yeah, because the girl in the mansion was the girl from the pot flashback, right?
Yeah, yeah, because
Yeah,
they made a point of showing her
the
tattoo.
test. Yeah,
So yeah,
and then
that was the girl from the Doobies and Oopsies.
then the neighbor, the
Yeah,
neighbor.
the neighbor, and then the chick at the bar. They were showing the news clip where a sinkhole like ate up a bunch of people in front of the bar. So
Oh,
presumably she's gone. And then
dang man, yeah, no, that's good noticing. That I didn't even put all that together.
with
But yeah,
his mom coming back, I'm just assuming it's because Ash was hitting on her.
that's all it took.
That's all it took with Ash going, "Hey, baby, what's up?"
That's a possibility. Yeah. So then we kind of spent the last 10, 15 minutes inside his trailer, right?
Yeah, yep. He was loading his trailer up, ready to make a run for it, and Pablo and Kelly barely escaped being attacked at the Value Mart, which again was a place Ash physically was,
Yeah.
which presumably manager dude died or is possessed.
Is going to be a demon now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so sad for him. They made
No, he was
they
kind
made
of a
him a
douche.
douche so fast, though.
Oh man, yeah. Where do you think you're going? I'm leaving. No, you're not.
No, you're not. Hey, can I get my paycheck? It's payday. No.
I love that guy. You think I can't fire you just because you got seniority? Well, you're right, but I don't have to pay you.
Yeah, you're exactly correct. But I don't have to like it, and I don't have to pay you.
Or yeah, and even with Pablo talking about, hey, I've got a someone else who can look after you while you sleep, or don't even come into work, and it's like I do like a partner in crime. It's like sounds pretty one-sided partner in crime there, Ash. Like,
Well, yeah, that again seems very par for Ash. Like he's always been Well, I shouldn't say always, but like per Army of Darkness and Evil Dead 2, like he's really been narcissistic where it's like,
Yeah,
just trying to save my ass. F you guys.
reaching out with a wooden hand to stroke her face.
Yeah.
No, and that's my favorite thing about the show. Really, if you look at it, it looks like the toughest characters in the show are going to be the women. I really believe that. Yeah, because you saw Kelly take him down with a quick move. You know, Lucy Lawless never plays someone who's not a badass. And you know, then our female cop, she took a knife to the hand and then still fought off two deadites and won.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that scene, I saw it coming too. It was like, no! As somebody who's been stabbed in the hand of my own ignorance and stupidity, it sucks.
I
It
believe it.
hurts so bad.
That's why I just break fingers instead of, you know.
Instead of puncturing through your
Yeah.
palm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably a better route to go.
Yeah, mine is more just no actual spatial awareness. So I'm always cutting my hands and breaking things, and because I always reach for something and I don't realize, oh, that was actually 4 inches closer than I reached for.
Depth
Ow.
perception. Get you some. But yeah, so we end up in the trailer. Pablo and Kelly show up going, oh my god, shit's getting real. What's going on? And Ash is like, nope, I'm
Yep.
leaving. Which,
Until.
until the evil catches up
Yep.
with him and starts busting through his trailer.
Yeah, the
And I loved
maintenance guy.
his Superman style, like, rip the jacket off and he's just ready to go.
Yeah, they had to fight the maintenance man, and that kind of brought groovy Ash out,
Yeah,
right? He's like, okay, no, you kids are right. We have to do
yeah.
this.
It's time.
And then, yeah, again, your attention to detail. You noticed the outlines.
Yeah, all of his important weaponry items had the chalk outlines on the wall, which was like always a key. I don't even want to call it a gag. It was just a thing in every Evil Dead movie where it's like, oh, go out to the woodshed, like chainsaw, and there's like the blank
Yep.
outline of where it's
It's
supposed to be on the wall.
if you're very particular about your tools, you have a cork board. If you are anal retentive about your tools, you have a cork board and white tape outlining where everything goes.
Yeah. For all the OCD viewers out there, this is where the axe goes. You can tell by the axe outline on the
I,
wall.
f- I feel it's harder to be a murderer if you have outlined all of your tools and weapons, because then it's so easy to tell if it's missing. You know, whereas if you're a slob, it's like the person was murdered by a hammer. Do you have a hammer in the house, sir? It's like, fucked if I know, and go check the garage.
Yeah, and if they go to the garage and the only tool that's missing is the outline of the hammer on your wall, then
Yeah.
might
But
be
if I just got a
close.
pile of sledgehammers, you figure it out.
I don't know where I left the other one. Like, that's why I have a spare.
Yeah. I always keep 3 sledgehammers on me at all times, just in case.
As you do. But no,
Yeah,
it's
great
nice to
fight.
see him get into badass mode. For a split second, I was like, after the whole dart quip in the bar of him missing so badly, I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna hit the girl in the face with the axe.
But I think that was a good way of showing, like, he really lose it or did he just not give a shit? You
Yeah,
know, I think maybe he just didn't give a shit, you know, because at that time he just wanted booze and women, and now he's like, okay,
game
I need to put my
time.
serious face on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that trailer fight with both of the Deadites, that was good. I was especially seeing like the showing off the power too, like this little old scrawny lady who had to have been in her 60s,
Oh, at least like I would
just
peg her
wailing on everybody.
70s.
Yeah, and she's just wailing on everybody.
Yeah, throws Pablo, stabs Pablo.
Stabs him through to the damn, you know, trailer.
Although again, we had Kelly like stand her ground and hold her
Yeah,
off for a good, hot minute there.
yeah. Did not want that nail to go into the eyeball.
But again, that's where like I love the mocking tone of the Deadites where it's like, stop struggling. I just want to puncture your eyeballs. Like,
Yeah, come on, what's your
yeah,
problem?
why are you resisting? I don't understand.
But yeah, we got the fight, and we got Ash back, and
Hmm.
like your final line there.
Yep. Everything's groovy.
And I'm ready. I'm ready to see how the story unfolds because now, they're gonna have to meet up with the book guy, get a little more things translated, figure out what they're doing. We got to figure out who Lucy Lawless is and why she knows this, about the Deadites.
Well, I'm anticipating those two groups to meet up at some point.
Oh yeah, yeah, because especially showing the cop as a loner, she's outside. None of the other cops believe her. They made that pretty well apparent
Yeah.
in the coffee shop. So she's gonna be pretty quick to jump in with anyone who really knows what's going on. I think she might still playing the doubting detective thing, but she'll become a member of the group pretty quick.
Yeah, no, I'm very much looking forward to it. And like I said, I was skeptical because being a fan of the movies, I was just like, this is
No,
either gonna
I couldn't
work or it's
here.
not gonna work.
It's working. If you don't have stars, honestly, find a way to watch it. It's gonna be one of my favorite shows of the year, hands down.
Well, I put a petition out. We might be able to get some free promo passes from Stars Play for a couple of viewers and have a contest with that. Fingers crossed. I can't guarantee that, but the feelers have been put out, so.
I can't cross his finger anymore over here.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. Can't do it. But yeah, so we're definitely trying to hook our fans up if we can with the ability to watch some of it. That said, too, if you have cable, usually sometime towards the holiday season, Stars does a free weekend.
It'll be worth it just to marathon that show.
Yeah, and we'll keep an eye out for that and keep you guys up to speed if we see any come through. But yeah, that said, for the purpose of the show, you would have to have Stars for like 3 months, and from what I saw tonight, worth.
Yeah, yeah, I'm liking it. But yeah, I got nothing else to say about it other than I'm just excited as hell for next weekend.
Yeah. And on that note, we will see all of you next week, and you can look for, I believe it's consistently staying on Saturday nights. I did not actually look into that.
Yeah,
My
well,
bad. We had a
see,
busy day yesterday. If you weren't there, we did an extensive many-hour live stream for Halloween. So,
on the plus side, Stars is a cable. You can go and just watch it, even if you miss it on the day anyway.
yeah.
Just watch it before you tune into us,
Yeah.
because we will ruin everything.
Not everything. I mean, I swear we left out at least two things.
I'm sure we did. We'll save them for later.
Next time. Next time.
Next time.
So yeah, really enjoyed it, and we'll see you all next week. And if you have any comments on stuff we missed or stuff you want us to talk about with the series, like leave it
Or
down
even
there.
theories. You can talk about the theories.
Yeah, we haven't even started predictions yet. Are we gonna play that game?
Yeah, but I want to get 2 or 3 episodes into it before I start putting my foot
Oh,
in my mouth.
yeah, no, you gotta have more than one episode to go on before you can start making predictions. But anyway, we love to hear from you, so leave us a like, leave us a comment, and we will talk to you next week. Thanks again, Sir Pappy.
I'm gonna go take these headphones off and not wear them for days. My ears are like swollen from yesterday's marathon.
Go get your chainsaw ready.
Bye bye.
Bye.